Guys, look at this. Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome back to Uncle Lou's Kitchen. Folks, what's happening? We've got a masterclass today. I'm here with a very special guest from the south of India in an area called Hyderabad. We're making a very traditional dish called...
This is called Mango Dal. It's from the kitchens of my grandmother. It's a traditional family recipe which we're going to show you now.
Guys, incredible dish, Mango Dal. Let's get cooking. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients you're going to need for the Mango Dal. All of these are available at your local Asian market or Indian grocers. So Aditya is now going to go over what's included. So let's go.
So this is tur dal. This is the split pigeon piece. We have around 2 cups of them. Then we have some salt. We have around a tablespoon of white mustard. You can use black mustard as well. We have around a tablespoon of jeera. That is cumin seeds. Then we have around a tablespoon of turmeric, and we have some curry leaves or curry patta, which they're called. These are bird's eye chilies. We use around 3 to 4 bird's eye chilies, and we would be using 3 green chilies and a small piece of ginger. This is the raw mango. The better it would be if it was more raw. We'd be using around half of it. This is water. We have around 4 cups of water. So this would be in a proportion of 2:1. So for 1 cup of dal, you need 2 cups of water. And then we would have 2 tablespoons of oil.
And this is hing, or also known as asafetida, or
Yes.
devil's dung apparently, because of the smell. You can also find this in your local Asian grocery store.
Yeah, you can see it with the name yellow powder.
Yellow powder. Perfect. Aditya is now cutting the mango here. What's the story? Where did this originate from?
So this is back in South India. So what happens is in the months of summer, that is from April, May. So every household has this tradition of making pickles with mangoes. So mango being one of the major ingredients of a pickle, we do make pickles with lemon. We do make pickles with other vegetables as well. So once the pickle is made, there will be some mangoes which are left out, and then those mangoes go into the dal, which we make on a daily basis. And this happens only in the months of summer, that is in April, May. And then once mangoes are out, then this dal is gone. So it's a seasonal recipe.
Okay, so the mango's been cut and we've basically added the water in now to just a pot here. The water, it's on high.
Yes, and we will be washing our dal next. And washing the dal is very important. If you want, I'll show you why. So we basically rinse our dal. You see all the foams, all the dirt comes out like this. And once it is done, you can see how the color changes.
Mm-hmm.
Once this comes out, your dal is fresh. You pour in some more water and let it soak for around 5 to 10 minutes. So the soaked dal we put in and then let it boil. And we need to put this in sim and not in a high heat so that it boils gently, and then we get a smooth consistency of dal.
So that's on a very low flame now.
Meanwhile,
What is this?
So this is, we normally cut down mangoes with the skin, and then we have it with a bit of salt and red chili powder, and then it's like a dip for us, a dry dip, and then you eat it like this.
With the skin?
With the skin, yes.
Okay, I need to try that. That looks good.
Yeah.
So, just like that.
Just like that, yeah. You want?
So yeah.
Yeah, go on.
That's really good. That's really good. It's hot. It's really hot, but it's really good.
You need water?
That's nice. Okay, so that's been cooking now on a low flame for about 30-40 minutes. Aditya, what's the story?
Yeah, it's almost done. It'll take around a minute more.
Mm-hmm.
And we're using...
Let's just show the texture of
Yeah,
that.
this is the texture. If you feel it needs to be further soft, you can mash it with your spatula. It should be in this format and this texture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, why are we using the yellow split?
Normally how the story goes, I mean, it's a tradition followed. It's not a written rule anywhere. It's more of a tradition in the culture that we use the yellow split for a mango. It goes with this. So whatever color of the vegetable or fruit you're using, the color of the dal should be the same. It's yellow and yellow.
Okay.
And if you use red beans, you can use tomatoes with that. You use green beans, you use spinach with that. And then that's how the entire story goes around.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. Now that the dal is done, we can take this off heat. And then we put our pan.
So we're still on a low flame here, or are we going to turn
Now
it
we
on?
would increase the flame. Put in some oil. Then the Indian spices go in. You just wait till the oil heats up.
Is there an order that you put them in?
One order which we normally follow is the hard to soft. The hardest goes in first and then the softest goes in. So you put in some jeera. You put in some mustard seeds.
It's like a teaspoon of each so far.
Yeah, it's normally a teaspoon. You can put in, let's say, quantity. Then you put in your bird's eye chilies. You don't put them directly. You break them. Then you put them in. Same thing, you break and then put them in. Break and put them in.
So we've used 3 of those.
Yes, and these chilies, there are 2 ways to put it. Either you take off the bud and put in whole, or you split them using a knife, and then you can slit and then put them as well.
Okay. Okay, so the curry leaves have gone in. You've used about 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're chopping the ginger.
Yeah. Once this is done, you can smell the aromatics.
You haven't added any salt into this yet, have you?
Yeah, we don't add salt into this because this actually delays the boiling process. You shouldn't add salt in the dal directly. So you should let the dal boil and then you add salt.
Perfect.
And yes, before that, we have to put in some asafoetida.
I really want to smell this now, so this is the moment I've been waiting for.
So,
Everyone talks about the smell of this thing. Oh, toothpick.
yeah, so you just puncture 2-3 holes on this. Not too many because this has a very strong and pungent flavor. And you just put it this much. That is it.
Can I smell that?
You can smell this. Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Slightly strong. Then once this is done, you put in the mangoes. Now go in the powdered spices. You put in around a teaspoon of haldi or turmeric. You put in around a teaspoon or more of salt, depending on your taste. You can use this, you mix it well. And you wait till the mango softens. So mango has to slightly soften now. Now this would take around 5 to 7 minutes. We wait for 5 to 7 minutes for the mango to soften and then we put in the dal.
Perfect.
5 minutes later.
And then you add in half a cup of water. That's for the mangoes to boil a bit. It needs to boil for around 5 minutes and then we add the dal in this.
Perfect. Okay, so that's the water's completely reduced now, and this is what we're left with, the mango mix and the spices.
It's a time when you can literally smell mangoes, then you put in the dal. Yeah.
Oh, you're adding the dal to that? Okay.
Yes, you add the dal to that because the dal also needs to fry. You don't do the other way around.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Aditya, where are you from in India?
So I am basically from a place in India called Hyderabad, and I've been working in Mumbai for the past 12 years. Been to around 25 states in the country.
Oh, wow.
So I've been exploring places and food for a long time.
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking from around 12 years of age or 11 years of age. I've been standing next to my grandmom and my mother. I've been learning from them, so that's how it is.
That's really cool. So what's next? Salt.
So you slightly increase your flame now. It starts to boil up. You can see bubbles. Then you add in a bit more of salt. The only reason being there was some water for the mangoes.
When do you know that it's ready?
When you mix in the salt and you reduce this, you should not see any dal sticking to the sides.
Okay.
You can pull it out, which means the dal is ready.
And you can see there are pieces of the lentils in there, the split peas. So it's not like a mash.
Yes, it's not a mash, it's more of a dal which we eat with rice. So this is one kind of dal where the dal is slightly on a harder texture. You eat it with rice. And up north of the country, if you see, you will have dal of a softer texture which you eat with roti. Or the Indian flatbread.
So Aditya's just about to add a bit more water here, I can see.
Yeah, this is just to adjust your consistency. It's all upon your wish.
So you're making it a little bit more runny.
Just making it a little bit more runny so that it goes well with rice. So we plate this up.
Lovely. Guys, look at this. So there's a little bit of oil and chili powder in there. What?
Yes.
oil and chili powder on top. That is absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Aditya, Mango Dal. So good. We're here, we're having a nice, very nice lunch, and we're going to do a taste test of the mango. That's really, really nice. That's so good. The mangoes come out, you can really taste the mango in there. When you bite into it, it's super, super nice. You can taste the peas, the kind of lentil flavor of it, and the spices are just absolutely gorgeous. This is so, so nice. Guys, thank you so much, really. It's absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, it's our pleasure.
Stay tuned, because in the next video, we got Shravya, she's gonna be making this. Lasam. As always, folks, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, and yeah, stay tuned, see you on the next one. Ciao for now.